Well, Alberta separatists have submitted stacks of boxes to election officials, which they say contain the signatures of more than 300,000 supporters, enough names to force an independence referendum in Canada's oil-rich province.
Dear Premier Smith, on behalf of the Stay Free Alberta campaign, I am pleased to advise you today that we delivered to Elections Alberta 301,450 signatures for the Alberta Independence Petition initiated under the Citizens Initiative Act, well surpassing the required threshold set by Elections Alberta.
While pro-independence sentiment has existed on the fringes for decades, the movement has now gained significant momentum in recent months and now stands closer than ever to prompting a vote. Current polling suggests that around 30% of Albertans support separation. However, even if a future referendum results in a victory for Federalists, leaders on both sides believe the process has already had a lasting impact on the country. Speaking outside the provincial legislature, former Alberta Deputy Premier Thomas Lucas Zook, now a Federalist campaigner, said that he finds it difficult to view Alberta's blue provincial flag in the same way. He argued it has increasingly become associated with separatist sentiment and acknowledged that some grievances raised by separatists are valid and should be addressed by Ottawa. Among them is concern over the treatment of Alberta's oil industry, which remains a vital source of employment and economic stability in the province. He added that the separatist movement has been bolstered by the province's Conservative Premier Daniel Smith, who has pursued closer alignment with the Republican Party of US President Donald Trump.
Like about 90% of our trade is with the United States already. So the United States is obviously going to be a big part of how we move forward. The 51st state talk is just Trump rhetoric, and nobody's blamed that guy for, not talking nonsense. So, moving forward, obviously we're going to have strong trade relations with the United States, but that's as an independent country and not part of a 51st state.
The group leading the independence push, Stay Free Alberta, was required to gather 178,000 signatures by early May, and its leader, Mitch Silvestre, stated last week that the campaign had surpassed that target comfortably. Meanwhile, several First Nations groups in Alberta have launched a legal challenge, arguing that any move towards separation would violate treaty rights, and this has raised the possibility that the entire process could be halted by the courts.